What is going on, guys? My name is Behrudy. Welcome to another commentary, a voiceover commentary, which we haven't done for a while. And for the very first time, we are playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And you know, I was looking through my replays, and I was like, man, why am I not uploading more of my matches? Because every time I play this game online, I have quite a few hype matches. And even at one point, I thought of starting a new channel where I'll just literally, every single time that I play online, I'll just record it and do a live voiceover. And just, you know, upload every match separately. But then I was like, you know what, that might be too much. My internet's gonna freaking explode. But, you know, the team I'm rocking here is Steve Rolento. You guys can see my Steve doing work. Get in there, Steve. Get in there. That's my boy. And, you know, I know Behrudy's a fraud. I'm using Rolento. You guys already lost respect for me. But Rolento's a character I used to use in Alpha. And he is just, you know, I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. He's just complete easy mode. He's a very easy character. I don't think he's broken to an extent because anytime he hits you, the most amount of damage he's gonna do is like about 250 to 300. You know, it's easy to mix up opponents with him, but he's honestly like, I feel that he's not even my type of character. Like right now, I've got a few characters in the lab that I don't wanna. You know, I'll show you guys in a bit. You know, I'm still working on them, but Steve is definitely gonna stay on my team, but. You know, Rolento is just one of those characters that I'm just keeping for now, and I basically use him as a battery character. When I say battery, I mean that he's just a character that's going to build meter for my second character, which is Steve, because Steve definitely needs meter. You guys can see I just lost that round there, so my Rolento's lacking, guys. Behrudy, level up your Rolento, but it's okay. You know what? You know, the people who actually watch my videos, you guys know that I'm like the biggest Dudley fan, and I am just waiting for the. Should I say DLC or I say on-disc locked content? You know, we don't want to get into that too much, but we'll just say the on-disc content I'm just waiting for. I'm waiting for the new DLC characters. So I'm very hyped for Dudley to come out, and I'm definitely going to use Dudley and Steve in my main team. I think they will work well together. You know, Steve is, I think, personally, I think he's a better anchor. I mean, he could work on point, but I think he's a much better anchor because he can just deal so much damage if he's, if he has meter. So, you know, I really should listen to you guys more often, because when this game first came out, you guys were like, Behrudy, Dudley's not in this game, use Steve. So I was like, I don't know, man, I don't know if I should use Steve, because I don't know, I should just wait for Dudley. But you know, once I picked him up, he was a very difficult character to use. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually very frustrated using Steve. He was like, he was not fun at all. Like, I was able to do the combos no problem, and getting his combos down, you know, execution is not a huge issue for me. But it's literally like, you know, is getting to those combos. It's just like landing those combos in terms of like getting the opportunity to do them was extremely rough. Like, I just didn't know how you were supposed to play them, because he's actually quite different than Dudley. I noticed that Steve actually, his best position is you know, kind of mid to close range. You guys can see me just stomping on this guy, and I ended up winning that round with a perfect. He's just so damn fun, man. You guys really, you know, if you guys want to take the time and the dedication, and you know, if the rushdown characters or characters like Steve are your style, I'm sure you'll really like him, because he's honestly, I think Steve is one of the only characters right now that is keeping this game really fun for me. And speaking of that, you know, there's a lot of negativity going, you know, around through Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what I think about that. And to be honest, the problem I think with this game and the community right now, like, give it some time to change. You know, like, Street Fighter 4 when it first came out was not a very good game in my opinion. I was not a big fan of Street Fighter 4 vanilla. But you know, when Super came out, that really just like, it shows you that Capcom like learns from their mistakes, and they can fix shit, you know. So just give them some faith. Like, you know, at this point there's just not enough character variety in terms of the people who really want to win. You know, you see a lot of like Hugos, a lot of Rufuses, a lot of Ryus. Obviously, I'm not blaming it's a Shoto character, but you know, a lot of Rolentos. You know, I'm guilty for it too. But there's just a lot of overused characters. You know, you basically just see like the top 5 characters or the top like 7 characters just always be used. So that's a pretty huge issue. And right now I'm playing against a Hugo, which, you know, a lot of people have been complaining about Hugo. Hugo is pretty ridiculous. You know, you can deal about 550 damage without any, I think it's 520 or 515 damage without any meter. So if any of you guys don't know how much 515 damage is, I think an average health base for a character is about 1,000 damage. Usually girls have about 900 health or something. Guys usually have about 1,000 health. If they're bigger, they're like 1,050 or something. So you can imagine already, Hugo can deal 515 damage in one combo, meaning that he can take half your health in one freaking combo. Thank you, Capcom. Without any freaking meter, are you serious? Steve can deal a lot of damage if he gets the right opportunity, but he needs meter to deal his damage. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys, like, you know, my feelings on the negative attitude that's you know, revolving around this game. And I don't blame people for going back to Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is an amazing game, and it's one of my favorite games. But just don't be afraid to stick with this game and just have some faith and, you know, believe in Capcom a little bit. You know, as greedy as they are sometimes with all their locked DLC content, that's pretty ridiculous. But you know, they can definitely fix the game, and I definitely see potential in this game. And this game is a lot of fun, man. It's like a party game. So I will wrap up the commentary here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Hopefully I will do another one of these voiceover commentaries soon, because I have a bunch of replays saved up. Anyways, guys, take it easy.